Good morning, gang. Happy Saturday morning. All right. You know, it's pretty bad when, I don't know, for the last couple of decades, we've shipped our jobs over to China, closed basically everything that was manufacturing in the United States, and said, hey, China, here, go do it over there because, your quality control is so great. And, we don't need jobs in America. We have money trees out in the backyard. I'm beginning to believe that Boeing is starting to have airplanes made in China. But it's really getting bad when companies in the United States are saying, we don't want American workers. We don't even want H-1Bs. We want illegals. Yeah, okay. Maybe you caught this. This came out last night, really kind of started blowing up. I talked about Tyson Foods the other day, closing a pork producing plant in Iowa, you know, causing 1,276 Americans to lose their jobs, right? Well, Tyson has come out and said, and this is a gentleman by the name of Garrett Dolan, who, if this guy isn't unemployed come Monday morning, we have big problems. Garrett Dolan is the guy who leads Tyson's efforts to tear down employment barriers such as immigration status. Garrett Dolan said, we would like to hire 42,000 illegals if we could find them. We can get rid of 1,200 Americans, but we want to hire 42,000 illegals. If you don't think this southern border crap is affecting you, it is, okay? Because they're not just coming for free handouts. They're coming for your jobs. They're coming for your apartments, your houses, your neighborhoods, your schools, your everything. The great replacement theory is in full force. Why? Because they can be controlled. Tyson wants to hire 42,000, there's some articles that say 52,000 illegals, paying them $16.50 an hour. Now I remind you this, my daughter, with her degree in biochemistry, working in an emergency room, is making $17 an hour. But some Juan or Maria illegal can come in here and make the same money, don't pay taxes, okay? Get all sorts of handouts. Hey, here's 2 years of free rent, right, Maine? And take away your livelihood, your life, your chance to get ahead, your chance to feed your family. All those luxuries that we have, like a roof over our head or food. I'm sorry, the illegals take precedent. Don't believe me? Just ask the black community in Chicago, who's been begging for assistance, in repairing, building, quality housing for decades and couldn't get it. But the illegals come in, hey, let's put the Taj Mahal up for you, right? Okay. The two main issues that people are voting on in November, supposedly, are the economy and the southern border. And yes, there's a bunch of libtards out there. Abortion's the most important thing. No, okay, it's not. But you talk about how both of those go hand in hand together, the economy and the southern border. We don't close the southern border, we crush this economy. We're already doing it. You look at where Tyson Foods is big, okay, where they have a lot of plants. Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Iowa. All right, those are their biggest areas. They're going to hire a bunch of illegals there? Maybe. Oh, here's another one that you might want to concern yourself with. Georgia. Remember that state that elected two idiot Democrats and Trump's in a lawsuit over? Okay. Anybody that lives in Dawson, Georgia, Cumming, Georgia, or whoops, it was the same one. Let me pull the third one here real quick. Where was it? Dawson, Cumming, and Vienna, Georgia. Chances are Tyson's your major employer there. If anybody in those areas votes for Bozo Joe, you're destroying your family or your community, because all those people, your neighbors that work for Tyson, they're going to get replaced. And you might want to start teaching your kids how to speak Spanish, because they're not going to be able to go to the store and find a cashier that speaks English, because God knows the illegals have no interest whatsoever in assimilating to the United States. They want us to go along their ways of thinking. We need to speak Spanish. Your teachers in school need to speak Spanish. Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry. My kid's 11 years old and he's never gone to school. Well, you know what? Your kids are all going to have to wait until my kid catches up. So we're going to go back and teach the ABCs again. This is the kind of crap that's going on, all right? It's time to give Tyson Foods the Bud Light treatment. It's simple as that, okay? Anything at the store, and I mean, Tyson obviously is under a bunch of different names, but here's the common ones that you could buy stuff from. Tyson, obviously, like chicken nuggets or whatever. Jimmy Dean, okay, no more Jimmy Dean sausages, sorry, done. Hillshire Farms, Ballpark Franks, Sara Lee, what was the other one? Bryan, Bryan, your cheaper brand like hot dogs and stuff like that. And there's a bunch of littler ones that you probably know, but those are the main ones. No more, okay? Grocery store, I mean, I'm half tempted to go to the grocery store and just start pulling all the stuff out of the freezer, throw it on the floor, and let it rot, okay? Just because, no, the hell with Tyson. If we have anti-American companies in this country, they need to be gone, and that's it. You hear all the comments about the election. Oh, there's not going to be an election in November. I agree. Okay, there's a possibility. I'd still say that's 50-50 whether it happens or not. The one election they can't do anything about is how you vote with your dollars, how you vote with your wallet. You have a choice. You could have bought Bud Light or Coors Light. Bud Light's what was it, something like $11 billion in market cap, something disappear, somewhere like that. Incredible amount. Okay. Tyson needs to see the same thing. Tyson needs to see their sales crater so bad that this Garrett Dolan moron certainly is fired, just like the VP of marketing at Anheuser-Busch was when they came out with that idiotic Dylan Mulvaney thing. Okay. This is it. Remember the old phrase, buy American? We need to get back to that. We need to get back to buying products from companies that support this country. We need to have politicians that support this country. This America last shit in Washington, in corporate America, has got to end. The end. Pinball out.